Hey everyone, it's Lauren Conlin. I am here on the Upper East Side for another episode of Flavors of New York. Now today, we are at the Carlyle Hotel and we are going to experience Dowling. This is my first time here. I am so excited. So let's go. Come on in. Oh wow, this is a beautiful hotel.
Thank you. Welcome to Carlyle.
Thank you so much.
Let me take you for a tour, please.
Okay, I'm Lauren.
Matthew.
Nice to meet
Pleasure
you.
to meet you.
I've been here a couple times, but I've never been to the actual bar or to Dowling, so
Absolutely.
I'm super excited.
Good. Well, we're excited to show you around.
Okay.
Please, welcome. So the Carlyle is 91 years old, and this is the original lobby that was designed by Dorothy Draper in the 30s. And it's designed around a 1930s theme of cinematic. So it's black and white, as well as two original paintings from the Renaissance period of the lobby.
That's so cool. Where are those paintings?
They're just here.
Oh wow, I'm a big art fan. And is it true that Princess Diana used to stay here when she?
Yes, she
Okay. It was. I read it was her favorite hotel. Obviously, I don't think you experienced her here. You
No,
look a
I
little
didn't.
young,
Yes.
but okay. All right. Well, what else are we gonna see?
Please, if you'd like to follow me, we'll go to the restaurant and the bar.
Amazing.
Thank you. Welcome to Dowlings at the Carlyle Hotel.
Thank you.
This is the lower gallery, and we just made our way through the upper gallery, which was originally designed to look very similar to a Turkish tea lounge. This, however, has gone under a massive renovation, and we actually opened it in October.
Okay.
And so this room is created to be a separate entity than the restaurant, but still continuation from one outlet to another.
Okay.
So the walls in here are actually hand-painted wooden panels to represent a tortoise shell. And within the restaurant itself, which we'll see soon, there's close to 200 pieces of artwork, either commissioned for us or from our personal archives, as well as 5 original Bemelmans paintings.
Oh wow.
And so that's to tie the story from the bar into the restaurant.
Well, it's very beautiful. Is it very difficult to get a reservation at Dowling?
Friday and Saturday nights tend to be pretty busy, but we
Okay.
can usually fit people in.
Okay, and also correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the bar that people line up outside to get in at like 4:45?
We've been very lucky that Bemelmans has been very popular recently, and I think it has a lot to do with kind of that throwback to the 50s and just kind of that party era.
All right,
And
can we see the restaurant?
Please.
This art is so beautiful.
Thank you. Close to 200 pieces of artwork within the entire restaurant. 5 pieces of Bemelmans artwork, originals that were purchased for us by the owners. And it's meant to represent somebody's lounge or dining room within their living room here in the Upper East Side.
Okay, so what is this restaurant known for? What are your most popular dishes?
So we're known for American French dishes that are a throwback to an era from the 40s and 50s with a modern touch. And so we do a lot of tableside items. We do, for example, our steak Diane, as well as our salt baked bronzino and our sole.
Hi, my name is Sylvain. I am the executive chef at the Carlyle Hotel on 77th Street. Today we're going to demonstrate how to make our chicken paella. First, we start with a 10-ounce chicken breast raised by the Amish in Pennsylvania. It's called a green circle chicken. Here at the Carlyle, we try to keep it as sustainable and local as possible. So what we're going to do first is dip the chicken in a little bit of egg batter. So this is just plain egg. What we are going to do is dip the chicken in the egg. After that, we're going to dip it in a mixture of breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. So the breadcrumbs will get you a nice crispiness on the outside of the chicken paella, and the Parmesan will become nice golden brown and crispy on the outside. So you see when we have the chicken nice and breaded. Next, we are going to take a plastic film, and just because I'm going to pound out the chicken, I'm going to secure the panning with an extra layer of plastic wrap. I will now place my chicken breast and cover 2 more times with the plastic wrap. We are now ready to pan out the chicken paella. We're gonna make it nice and thin, and then I'll show you the trick to make it nice and round. And finish it with the flat surface. When you have something nice and flat, I will say about 1/3 of an inch, we are ready to cut out the chicken. What the egg does is that it breaks down the protein and it makes it nice and tender. You'll see when we eat it, you'll see the difference. Now here's the trick to keep this chicken paella nice and round. We are going to flip one of our plate upside down, hold it firmly, and cut all around it with a knife. A lot of guests wonder how is the chicken paella so round. Beautiful, right? Nice and round. And the outside, the scraps of the first chicken paella goes into the second chicken paella, so there is no waste. So now we cook the chicken about 2 minutes on each side with a little bit of blended oil until golden brown. Thank you, Chef Michael. Now that we have Chef Michael cook the chicken paella, just like I explained, I am going to finish the plating process. We have here a little bit of arugula salad mixed with watercress. We use purple cress at the restaurant just to make it a little bit nicer for presentation. We're going to add a little bit of shaved cucumber, fresh sliced red onions, and then we have a couple wedges of tomatoes, seasoned with just a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper. Lemon vinaigrette. This is basically a little bit of mustard, lemon oil, olive oil, and fresh lemon juice. So now that we have the salad seasoned, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. Mix it nice. I'm going to place my tomatoes evenly, 3 different segments. And what I'm going to do is twist the lettuce a little bit just to give it a nice shape so it holds nice and tight in between the tomatoes, so you can see all the different colors. And of course, a little bit of Parmesan shavings. Voila, the chicken paella, the Carlyle. Now you know all the tricks. So here we have a few more signature dishes, we'll say new signature dishes at the Carlyle since the reopening. We have a beautiful Spanish octopus carpaccio, finished with lemon emulsion, a little bit of a za'atar vinaigrette, and basil oil with pomegranate seeds. We also have our homemade smoked salmon, which take 5 days to make. 2 days on the cure, 2 days on the dry, and 6 hours on the smoke. The salmon is from the Faroe Island, and it's finished with a little bit of lemon vinaigrette, homemade boursin and rye bread on the side. We have our burger, which is a prime age 8-ounce burger, served with French fries and tomato aioli, and of course our truffle fries with the Perigord shaved truffles, finished with a little bit of truffle oil and Parmesan cheese. And the best has yet to come. We are going upstairs in the dining room with Lauren, and we're going to demonstrate our strawberry flambé sundae.
So I'm pretty full for my chicken paillard, which was amazing, and the other food looked incredible. The burgers, the octopus, everything looked great. But I'm ready for my dessert, and I'm ready for my sundae with Chef Del Peak.
Today we are going to demonstrate our tableside strawberry sundae flambé with Grand Marnier. So we are going to heat up the pan to about medium-high heat, and we're going to start with a little bit of butter. I would say about a tablespoon. Make sure the pan is hot enough. Then I'm going to pour my strawberries and let them cook a little bit, get hot. And as you may see, we added a little bit of green peppercorn to the strawberry, which is a little bit unusual. It gives a nice little kick and a little bit of a different dimension to the sundae. You'll try and find it very nice. So we're going to cook the strawberries a little bit. Let the pan get nice and hot. And we're then going to flambe with the Grand Marnier. Voila!
Amazing!
We want to cook out the alcohol a little bit, and then we're going to add our orange and vanilla syrup. This is going to thicken the sauce a little bit. We already reduced the syrup for about 20 minutes, vanilla and our fresh orange juice, so you don't need to let that cook for too long. You see, it's starting to become a little bit syrupy already. I'm going to add a little bit more butter. See, when the sauce is nice and thick and start to coat the strawberries, you know it's ready. So I'm going to turn my heat off. And here we're going to pour the strawberries with the syrup on top of this beautiful salted caramel and pretzel ice cream. Make sure you pour all the juice on top. Here we have a little bit of a chantilly. Chantilly is whipped creme fraiche with confectioner sugar. This is always halfway whipped already. We're just going to add it to the top a little bit like that. Use my spoon. It's okay if it falls on the side a little bit. A little bit of chocolate syrup. And we're going to finish with a little bit of raspberries. We have some candied almonds as well. No allergies. A little of chocolate pearls. Those are fantastic. 2 wafers. And a little bit of mint. Voila. Here we have our strawberry flambéed sundae.
This looks incredible. Thank you so much, Chef Del Peak. I'm so excited to try this. Okay. I'm gonna get a bite with the strawberry and the ice cream and the whipped cream and the nuts. That's amazing. That is such a good sundae. The sauce with the strawberries, it's so good. And the butter, it's very rich, but it's also very light with the cream. I think I have to take a cookie and dip it, get some of the pretzel from the ice cream with the chocolate. It really is so good, thank you. Well, this was an incredible episode of Flavors of New York at the Carlyle Hotel at Dowlings Restaurant. I just had the most amazing sundae, the most amazing chicken, and now I'm gonna finish my glass of wine and the rest of my ice cream. So cheers to Flavors of New York.